What up? 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 Come in, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already done so. Man, we was on here the other day, man. Damn, 2 hours, man. Kicking it. But it's all good. Everything said on this page is alleged. Everything is for educational and entertainment purposes only. That's right. Just trying to cue some things up right quick. You know, I was gonna bring this dummy up. Shannon Sharp and old girl, the one who settled with, right? She done sent him a message, pretty much, talking noise, talking noise, throwing it in his face, you know what I'm saying? But she got every right to do that because you know what? He's a sucker. He's a sucker. He is a sucker. He's a sucker. He's a sucker. Was it like Shyamalan and the guy, Shyamalan that come on the Red Breakfast Club? They had that donkey of the day shit, man. Well, you know what? Shannon Sharp got to be donkey of the day, donkey of the fucking of the year, the decade, the century, whatever. I tell you, man, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. That's all I got to say. Stay in your lane. Thanking his ass, 20 fucking years old. This nigga around here pushing 60. Around here fucking with this last girl. See, man, let me tell you something, man. Like, a motherfucker got to be at least 30. When I'm gonna say 35. When I'm 45, yeah, about 35. Now, you know what I'm saying? If I was to ever have to be in that situation, because, bro, what are you gonna have in common? What are you gonna talk about? Where are you gonna go? Your big old wrinkle ass walking in here with this young ass girl, gray hair and shit every goddamn well. Or vice versa, old ass scallywag walking in here with this young ass stud. What are you gonna talk about? What do you got in common? Because, man, I'm telling you, once you get through raising your own kids, who wants to raise some more? That shit is motherfucking death row is goddamn. So you on death row for 18 years. Really 19, 20, 21. But anyway, man, yeah, that fool, man, he looking sick. He looking like he got the dick look on his face. He's shamed. He don't know what to do, what to say, But it is what it is. Because when all the mother fools getting them hell no. What up, OG? You would say I'm not raising nobody else's yard apes. You goddamn right. Fuck that. Shit, nigga already been through that shit, raising kids, nieces, nephews, all that shit, man. Ain't nobody gonna be doing that at no damn 50, 60 years old. And most motherfuckers who do have kids at that age, shit, they ain't fucking gonna take care of no motherfucking kids. A damn sure ain't gonna raise them. They gonna throw them on that young ass bitch and let her motherfucking, deal with it herself. You know what I'm saying? But you know, these motherfuckers so fucked up nowadays, they'll go get a motherfucker that ain't got a big wheel. Fucking 50, 60 years old. That one thing about a broke nigga though. Broke nigga, they can shit. They can talk themselves into some pussy. They can do that. Them motherfuckers ain't gonna go to work. They ain't no motherfucker pick up no trash, cut no yard. They ain't finna do shit. But let it come to motherfucker trying to, get some shit. A broke nigga, man, that nigga got a mouthpiece, game on him, and then he know he ain't got shit to lose, so he don't give a fuck any motherfucking way. Believe that. True story. But check this out though, man. So you got these sorry ass hoochie mamas having the grandmothers raising the kids, which is a damn shame. Yeah, man. Yeah. And see, I vow to never, ever do no shit like that. Oh no. Oh no. Only way some shit like that happen, man, unless the motherfucker die. Unless the motherfucker die. That's it. Ain't gonna be humping, have a motherfucker come living with me, staying with me, or all this shit. No, that ain't happening. Oh yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all shoot some to that Cash App or that PayPal too, man. Everything tonight that I get in, man, I'm gonna just give it to the wife, man. Today her birthday and shit. So yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all show some love to the platform and to, for that reason there, man. But check this out though, man. See, this is what kills me, right? Now you got Jay-Z all in the news, right? Y'all in the news. He's getting the Diddy treatment. You know what I'm saying? He getting that Diddy treatment. Now you got motherfuckers coming out the woodwork on his ass. They coming out the woodwork. We talking about shit that happened down there 20 years, 30 years ago, but guess what though, man? What up, Don? Yeah, y'all make sure y'all do that, man. Hit the Cash App, man. Hit the PayPal, man. Show some love, man. I say, man, the old lady birthday today, man. So anything that I do collect today will go towards that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Make sure y'all support the channel and do that for me. But Jay-Z up in the news now. And it's like, man, at first I was saying like, man, they show, coming out these niggas, man, they especially these big bankers, man, these high rollers, man. But man, a lot of these motherfuckers deserve that shit, bro. They fucking deserve it, man, because here go my thing, man. I know for a fact how these little young motherfuckers are. I get it. I understand that. But you got to be a man and stand on 10 and be like, you know what? Hell no, man. This motherfucker the same age as my kid, or I got a kid this motherfucker age. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do no shit like that. You gotta be a man and stand on principle. You know what I'm saying? But motherfucker only think what they motherfucking dig. So, they don't think like, man, this can become a issue, or, this will be an issue. And then me personally, man, I couldn't ever even do it, bro. I couldn't even stoop that fucking low. I be feeling like a goddamn, like Chris, what's the motherfucking white boy name? Chris Hannon. Yeah, you were talking to this 19, 18-year-old, and you were talking about having sex with her and this and that. Here he come with the fucking camera crew. I'll be thinking some shit like that gonna happen, man. For real. But I know how these young girls are, man. You know, they get out here, they think they grown. You know, their parents can't tell them nothing. You know, they want to get out here and explore the world and think that it's sweet out here. Then when a motherfucker get in trouble, you know, then that's when they call on mom, call on dad. But, you know, we as parents, we as elders, you know, to them, you know, gotta be like, man, you know what? Fuck that. You made that bed, you gotta lay in it. You gotta deal with that shit. Not dealing with that shit. Been dealing with your punk ass for the last 18, 19 years. Fuck, I'm gonna deal with some other shit like that for. But Jay-Z, I'm telling y'all, man, me and Bebe was having a discussion about that. You know, this marriage of Beyonce and Jay-Z. Now come on, man. You know goddamn well Beyonce is not attracted to that motherfucking moose looking ass nigga. Look, you know, that motherfucker Jay-Z look like a moose. Oh man, I ain't goddamn. Yeah, that just slipped out. Yeah, Jay-Z look like a whole motherfucking moose out here. And you know damn well that young ass girl wasn't attracted to him. That shit was all business, man. It was all business. You know, they had that Destiny Child shit, man, and she was leading majority of the songs. And, you know, here he come, you know what I'm saying, say, hey, you know what? I know how to do that. I'm gonna market this shit like this. But, you know, he had help, man. People hire us probably was telling them, other producers, you know, tell them, hey, man, if you can get that going, man, shit, your career will really blow it. Because, man, let's be honest here, man. Tupac was alive. We didn't give a fuck about no goddamn Jay-Z. Biggie was alive. Didn't give a fuck about no damn Jay-Z. Big L, Hibbit D. Man, it seemed like everybody, DMX, everybody off that East Coast who came out, you know what I'm saying, during that time, and Jay-Z was, you know, coming up too around that time. Everybody seemed to die, you know, was unalive some type of way, or they got up out of here, you know, some type of way. And this ugly motherfucker still alive and well and kicking it. Make it make sense. Him and old Puff Daddy. Like DMX said, the motherfucker wanted to eliminate the competition. And then, you know, the albums he was making, shit he was talking, you know how it go, man. They're never the ones really, putting the work down. You know, what was his boy name? D Haven. D Haven was the man. D Haven was the nigga that was out there, you know, pushing them bricks and you know, doing things out there in the street that he was talking about on them albums. It's always like that, man. And then, you know, motherfuckers in the world try to make it seem like this nigga here was just, you know, the Don around here. That type of bullshit. But anyway, Jay-Z, you know, he took Beyonce, man, and they did what they did. Now, for as an artist and all that, you know, that motherfucker didn't have shit going. Most of them Grammys, all that shit he got, man, he got that behind Beyonce. But now her dad is coming to speak out. Beyonce dad want to speak out. Mr. Knowles. Fuck Mr. Knowles. Mr. Knowles shouldn't be saying nothing right now because Mr. Knowles, he could have nipped that shit in the bud right then and now. So I'm telling you, man, I do not believe that Beyonce was attracted to Jay-Z when they first met and all that shit. But you know, Beyonce got some skeletons in her closet. Ain't no telling what the fuck he blackmailed her with. You know, allegedly that's what got Pimp C up out of here. He had a tape with Beyonce. Freak off tape. Yep, your past will come back and haunt you. Your past will come back and haunt you. She might have got free call tapes. That's what I heard. I heard the motherfucker went and he's a Jasper podcast talked about it today. Tupac, Biggie, Small favorite rapper, Snoop Dogg, Ice-T. Yeah. There's nobody think about no motherfucking sorry ass Jay-Z. Everybody was dead. Everybody was taken out. Everybody was taken out. Everybody was taken out. Next thing you know, here come Puff Dad and motherfucking Jay-Z around here acting like they just been putting it down, been putting it down for years in the game. But whatever he did, however he got his foot in that door the way, he was able to control shit. Like when he got that job at Def Jam, that was a power move, man. That was a power move. I don't know what he did to get there, but he got there. And that way he was able to control a lot of shit. But, like I say, Beyonce dad coming out speaking about how he never liked Jay-Z and didn't like the situation at first and all this shit and blase. But hey, man, according to, Kelly Rowland, allegedly that, he could, they could have put an end to that shit, stopped that shit. And then like all them people that came through up there in Def Jam, Jay was letting them play their records and make songs, and then next thing you know, he'll shelf their shit. Music never come out. Matter of fact, they did Kelly Rowland like that. Shelf that shit, and then next thing you know, Beyonce doing what the fuck they was doing. But yeah, he I don't know, man. Like, it don't even matter now, Mr. Knowles, that you're coming out speaking now. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Should have nipped that shit in the bud a long time ago. Yeah, they got these artificial inseminated kids and shit out here looking like his ugly ass. But ain't that funny though? He right here, claiming Blue Ivy and them and all that shit. But boy, oh boy, when that nigga take that DNA test and whenever they do what they gonna do with him, shit, oh boy, they're saying as his son, oh man, he gonna be a rich little bastard. That nigga gonna go to work and tell him, but man, I quit my job. So he gonna get paid. The mama gonna get paid. But it's funny, how could a nigga like that sit and dodge the system like that for over 20-some years? But a regular Joe can't even make it 3 months. A regular Joe out here can't make it 3 months, but this nigga dodged this DNA test and testing for over 20-some years. To be famous, man, and it get you a lot of shit that that we can't get. That's real talk, man. But yeah, I hope the young man get what he's looking for, and then just tell that nigga, man, fuck you. If Paul was best, man, he didn't even have Jay-Z in his life. Paul would have grew up corrupt and all type of shit. But check this out, y'all. Let me show y'all something. Let me pull this up. Look at your boy right here. Look at old Trumpster. I thought this was interesting here.
10-year-old.
Thursday night. You going up the escalator? I'm going to be dating her in 10 years. Can you believe it?
The President of the United States. The President of the United States. I'm sorry. It's not funny. That's not funny. It's very strange. It's very strange to me comments like that about children. Unless, of course, that's typical behavior for someone. And I think it's typical for him. Now, here is Donald.
That motherfucker said he told that 10-year-old girl that he gonna be dating her in the next 10 years. So he's looking at this little girl fantasizing about her. Trump looking at that little girl fantasizing about her. These motherfuckers have no shame in their game, man. That's why we know that nigga on that Epstein list. But check this out.
Donald Trump saying this about Ivanka on The View. He's saying this all in public. Again, what is he doing in private?
Depends on what goes inside the magazine.
Well, see, that's her gripe. That's this girl's gripe. And people assume there'll be nude photos.
Right, you do assume that with Playboy.
Okay,
but if there weren't, you wouldn't have an issue with it then. If they were using her to...
I don't think Ivanka would do that inside the magazine, although she does have a very nice figure. I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know?
Stop it. Oh, it's so weird.
Who in their right mind will say some shit like that? But OG, who would say some shit like that? If she weren't my daughter, I'd be dating her. See, man, the world is gone mad, man. But who allowed this shit to keep happening, though? Who allowed this shit, man? Who allowed this shit, though? For real. We just turn the other way and act like we don't even see shit. Just like back in the day when them niggas used to come up to the school and scoop the chicks up that we was in grade school with. They gonna pick them up in the car and shit. And you know, we in high school where they gonna pick them up in their car. Knowing these niggas, you know what I'm saying, grown ass men and shit with kids out here. And the mamas was cool with that shit. That's the sad part about it, man. A lot of them motherfucking mamas was cool with that shit. That them old ass niggas was coming to pick up their daughters and date their daughters and all that type of shit back in the day. You had a couple black folks doing that shit too, though, Greg. That shit was on both sides, man. I remember this nigga. He was gonna pick this chick up, man. Be bumping that Keith Sweat pulling up. Man, we in junior high. This nigga pulling up, picking this girl up, bumping Keith Sweat, but we in junior high. That's what it was back in the day, though. The motherfuckers accepted that shit. They thought it was cool. I just can't get with it, man. Won't accept it. Hold on.
Stop. You know what? You are sick.
Yeah. Well, you're known for saying outrageous things, Mr. Trump.
Who are you, Woody Allen?
It's just nonstop too. And then here he is agreeing, and I guess he at least one thing about Trump is he's at least a little self-aware. Here he is agreeing that he is a sexual predator.
Hollywood is a place where are sacrificed.
Can you hear that? And here's Donald Trump talking about wanting to have sex with Lindsay Lohan, who had just turned 18.
What do you think of Lindsay Lohan now?
I think she's hot.
There's something there, right?
Yes.
But you have to like freckles. I've seen a close up of her chest.
Yes.
And a lot of freckles. Are you into freckles?
If the father's a wreck like the way he is,
Right.
you imagine the sex with this troubled.
Yeah, you're probably right. She's probably deeply troubled and therefore great in bed.
Back in the day.
How come the deeply troubled women,
Yes.
deeply troubled,
Right.
they're always the best in bed?
And then I'm going to end with this.
But see, them motherfuckers didn't give a fuck about that though. So if I had a daughter 10 years old and a man was looking at her, he'll end up on a milk carton. Yeah, that's what supposed to happen, OG. But these motherfuckers they were accepting this shit, man. So Don said, I remember a car pull up in the hood, school brick band, ain't hurt nobody. Get on down. Hell yeah. For real though, man. We had chicks coming up, man, that used to date older guys like that, man. You know, real talk. And wasn't no shame in they motherfucking game either. Wasn't no shame. But that's just a society though, man. Society is what it is. Sorry. Say Trump is a pervert. No doubt. But that shit ain't nothing do, man. That shit ain't nothing new. Now, let me get off this sorry motherfucker right quick. Now, they say that Epstein's former girlfriend wants to come out and speak about Trump. I wonder what she will say, man. What all she gonna say? I wonder what would be some of the things she would talk about. You know what I'm saying? And then on that note, if she do come out and say what she got to say, she better watch herself, or they might take her out of there. Oh yeah, Don. Shannon Sharp in the house. He ain't coming out for a minute. He won't be coming outside for a long time. On the Breakfast Club, Shannon Sharp got Donkey of the Day. Donkey of the Century. What kills me, these motherfuckers, they don't just get them a young tenderoni and hit it and quit it, man. They try to date them and fall in love with them, man. Try to make a motherfucker fall in love. You know. And that shit puzzles me. And you know, I don't know why, like even now with everything that's going on, listen, I really don't even give a fuck about what Trump was doing back in the day, and you know what his wife was doing. You know, Melania, I always say that name, but they white folks didn't give a fuck about that shit. Nor the Latinos, nor the Hispanics, and some of these Negroes out here. They ain't give a fuck about it. So I don't even give a fuck why they keep bringing that shit up. To my Epstein girlfriend, yeah. Hell yeah, former ex-girlfriend, yeah, they might take her ass out. Because she know. She already know. She already know, man. And that's the disturbing part about all this shit, man. But you know what? Fuck them. Fuck white America. Fuck Trump. Fuck all these clowns. I want to throw something at y'all, man. Now, this happened, I think, like maybe shit. I want to say 2 days ago or last night. I think Friday night. I think it was Friday night. That Ole Miss, right? Standout freshman, man, Corey Adams. Y'all probably don't know of him. Probably ain't never heard of him, but this year would be his freshman year, right? But he won't even make it to see the field, y'all. He won't even make it to see the field. He went back home, and he's from Memphis. And them boys called him out there, and they took him out, man. Took him out. Right in Cordova, man, which is the little subdivision outside of Memphis. Now, I say, man, we gotta sweep our own porch first, man, before we be around here, you know, worrying about all this other bullshit that's going on in the world, bro. Because this was such a sad story, man. Because, I mean, dude was tough, man. Dude was tough. He was with his partners down there, and they got hit too, but he ended up dead. You know, the one that was playing football. Hold on, let me pull this up, man. You know, it's sad out here, bro. Yep, young man, bro. You said I heard about that. Is it missing? Let me pull it up, man. Shit is fucking sad. But what do we do, bro? Cycle continues. I'm gonna start covering more of this type of shit too.
Are looking for the person responsible for a mass shooting happening in the Cordova subdivision. 5 people were shot, including an Ole Miss football player who was killed. Thanks for watching the news at 5 o'clock. I'm Shay Arthur. WREG's Queechel Wilborn spoke to people living in that neighborhood who described the scene as chaotic.
Young guys were running around and there was a chaos. People living in this quiet Cordova subdivision are looking for answers after a massive shooting left 4 people injured and 1 dead. Shelby County deputies were called to investigate a shooting outside a home on Fern Glade Cove around 10 p.m. Saturday. On the way to the scene, they stopped a vehicle at the intersection of Forest Hill Irene and Walnut Grove. Inside was 18-year-old Corey Adams suffering from a gunshot wound. Despite desperate attempts to save his life, Adams died on the scene. Deputies say they learned 4 other gunshot victims were taken to nearby hospitals. All are expected to be okay.
It looks like they were shooting each other.
One man we spoke to who didn't want to be on camera says the home where the shooting happened appeared to be hosting a pool party. He says multiple cars lined the street.
I was watching TV in my living room right here and then heard big shots.
I'm gonna pause right there. Y'all see right there, right? Y'all see the houses, right? Cordova, that part of town, it was Saturday night. So that part of town, right, in Memphis, it's mostly the middle class, upper middle class black folks that stay in that area. I have a sister that stayed right there in Cordova. Actually, I'm gonna look on here and see how far that was from her house. You know, so sad, man. You know, sad. 18 years old, bro. 18 years old. He was just home kicking it for the weekend. Matter of fact, he was just down there with his partner. He ain't even from Memphis. He's from New Orleans, I believe, because he went to school in the car, which is down there in New Orleans. And the car always keep a cool football team. Yeah, in the car, the shit. The motherfuckers are always in the playoffs or the championship, something like that. But just the fact, though, man, that people come shatter your dreams, man. Family probably depending on them to, you know, go pro and make it to you know, get them out of poverty. I want to talk about this curse, man, that's on us. We got this curse. We got this curse, man. And just the fact that these punks came through there shooting instead of, you know, saying, hey, motherfucker, let's knuckle up. They ain't gonna do that. They are not gonna do that. They're not gonna knuckle up, man, and you know, throw some hands. They ain't gonna do that. Man, just such a tragedy because, like I say, 18, just visiting. Just visiting. I don't know who house he was at. Just fucking crazy, man. Memphis is out of control, man. It's out of control. Matter of fact, they had a motherfucker, I want to say sat yesterday too, where the young boys outside, you know, mowing the yard, man. Somebody came through and shot him. You know what I'm saying? While he mowing the yard, bro. While he doing yard work. Man, that shit is crazy. You die in front of your mama house from gun violence. Make that make sense. That's scary, man. That's scary. I wouldn't even want to be no young man or young woman coming up in this bullshit that they in now, man. Nigga ain't got to go to the Middle East. They go right there to Memphis. What up, Jalen? They go right there to Memphis, man. At a damn pool party.
huge shots. Yeah, I thought there's a big attack happened, and I told my children to just lay on the ground, turn off all the lights, and definitely there was a big, fear.
By the time deputies arrived, he says everyone attending the party was gone. Shell casings were scattered across the scene, and at least one home was hit by several bullets. The University of Mississippi Athletics Department says Adams, who is from New Orleans, Louisiana, is a freshman on the football team. In a statement on social media, his former high school football team posted, Corey Adams was more than a football player. He was a friend, brother, son, student, and all-around great young man. This wasn't supposed to be the end of his story. At this time, a motive has not been released. Reporting for your news leader from Cordova, Quimitra Wilborn, WREG News, Channel 3.
And see, that's the fucked up part about all that shit, man. Cordova, man, that's what, I'm saying, like I say, the middle upper class blacks stay at, man. Trying to get away from all that bullshit down there in North and South Memphis. And just knowing them, these motherfuckers came into that subdivision over there in Cordova, whatever subdivision they was in, just shot up there. Like I said, he wasn't even from there, man. Didn't even probably didn't even know the motherfuckers that shot the guns, shot and lit the part up. Pretty sure he didn't. Like I said, he's from New Orleans. When I seen he went there in the car, I said, oh yeah, he's from the boot, Sickening out here, man. Parents now, good parents that have a hard time, sleeping at night, especially when they kid could just be on a simple date with a girlfriend, or maybe going, to do something with the fellas or something, man, and you don't know whether or not these motherfuckers gonna make it back home, man, because of all the guns that are out here on the streets, man. You don't even know they're gonna make it home. Yeah, R.I.P. to that young brother, man. Sad case, bro. I don't know about y'all, but if you ever been to a funeral with them young like that, man, them motherfuckers are not good, bro. Those are the most saddest funerals, man, that you can possibly go to. It's not like, someone older, these 60, 70, 80-year-old passing away. We talking about 18, motherfucker ain't even lived life yet, man. Haven't even lived life. So depressing. What up, Jalen? Jalen? Hey, you know what? I don't know if y'all knew this, but did y'all know Toni Braxton was married to Birdman? Did y'all know Toni
I
Braxton?
just found that out not too long ago.
Man, this motherfucker Toni won $160 million.
And she already won it. I thought she was just looking. I thought she was just filing the lawsuit.
No, she wants 160.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's what she was. So she just filing it. So far, they haven't been in the court though yet.
Right. And then speaking of Birdman, shit, you got his brother, Terrence Gangster Williams, the real hot boy, the real gangster of the Cash Money, under the Cash Money umbrella. He been saying some things about, Birdman and, about, a lot of the shit that, they talking about and what they was out here rapping about and what they allegedly was doing, put it to you like this here, man. To do the things that Slim and Birdman was doing, you know, with the rap game, with Cash Money and all that type of shit back in the day, you had to be a smart motherfucker, man. So I wouldn't be surprised Birdman was a motherfucking nerd in school or some shit. I'm just saying. I don't know. But his brother, you know, out talking about it. But Tony Braxton, shit, she been doing bad for a couple of years, man. But she say she want 160. Man, they might fuck around and get that shit to Tony. I didn't even know they was married, man. I knew they was dating or whatever, or, you know, been kicking it, but I didn't know they was married. Boy, I tell you, it's crazy world out here, Jalen.
Oh, live, man. I don't know what's going on these days. Yeah, man. Tony, man, she must have already knew what she was trying to do with Bird. Cause
Come on,
I
bro.
don't know if I talk to Bird in the first place. Like, let's be real, man. Bird, man, the boy sound half retarded half the time. This nigga got stars and all kind of shit. Got a damn look like somebody done just you know them little toys with them kids be drawing on that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he just look like a whole fucking idiot out here.
Yeah, he's like an etch a sketch. That's what I'm thinking about. He look like an etch a sketch, man. This nigga just crazy, bro. I don't know what's up with these
But
niggas.
you know, Tony, you know, she had some bankruptcies. She had some you know, some legal problem back in her day, man, when she first came out, you know, because she had that lupus and she couldn't perform. So that was skipping, you know, a lot of concerts and, you know, this and that. You know, I wonder how long that them motherfuckers have been married. That is crazy. And I'm gonna tell you, like I say, she been having issues, money problems, and all that type of shit, man. So if she even get 30 or 40 million out of Birdman, that's a win for her, man. That's a hell of a win. That's crazy, man. I didn't even know. I'm telling y'all, I didn't even know they were dating. Didn't have a clue. I can see Slim now talking about that motherfucker, man. Oh, hold on, y'all. They said that Tony Braxton, I'm reading up on this here. Tony Braxton and Birdman were only married for 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
They were married for 2 weeks.
She playing this shit. She playing that
Hey,
shit.
they were married for 2 weeks, and this motherfucker won 160 million. God damn.
Yeah, her ass been, you know what I'm saying, plotting for a minute. She was looking at Birdman with the Birdman hand rub, nigga licking her lips like, yeah, nigga, I'm finna get some of that Playboy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she was for real, like, oh yeah. So she must have seen Birdman must have came in that bitch off the rip tricking, like, oh yeah, baby, I give you whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Just doing all that shit to Tony, man. Like, she like, yeah, I gotta be a sucker.
Tony gonna fuck around, come up in my around this motherfucker too. Shit, motherfucker, talking about 2 weeks of marriage and you want $160 million. Bitch, you done lost your motherfucking mind. You done lost your motherfucking mind. God damn.
She deserved it. She deserved it. Fuck it.
Your ass crazy. Your ass crazy, man.
A long, hard too.
Hell yeah.
She went through. Shit, boy.
Man, that shit crazy.
I didn't even know they were married. That was so.
Yeah, they
got married
say.
the beginning of this month, and then he was just like, you know what? This shit ain't gonna cut it. This ain't gonna cut it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna wait a couple months, but I just gonna give it a couple weeks.
Gonna get it out the way, motherfucker. 2 weeks.
That's wild.
Man, there's so many scandals and shit going on, bro. You got Pimp C ex-wife coming out talking about the scandal between the affair that Beyonce was that he was having with Beyonce, man. I'm telling y'all, man, I really believe that they took Pimp C out because Pimp C had our ass on tape, man. And they probably still ain't got that motherfucking tape. They probably still ain't got that tape, man. Somebody got that motherfucker. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. But that just show you the fucked up shit, man. All these motherfuckers be into, man. Just savages out here. Jalen, I don't want to be an entertainer, man. I don't want to be that, man. You know.
Shit, some of the worst shit these days, cause they hold being like we know everything about they shit from they good times, they bad times, who they dating, who they not. I was just watching some shit where it was some CEO. You know what I'm saying? He was hugged up with a whole nother bitch. You know what I'm saying? At a concert. Number one, you a married ass nigga and you rich as fuck. Why you taking side bitches to concerts? But that's beyond the point. The point is like be back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Make these type of caught up, none of that shit. Now, like everything is in front of man. Like shit.
Man, you must have been a bad spot.
Bro, don't care what he the CEO of. Like, I bet you nobody know what he CEO of. They even went to go figure out what he was the CEO of. But the fact that he's rich enough, famous enough, this shit blew up. And now, you know what I'm saying? His wife probably pissed off. He probably got to deal with bullshit with at home. All this shit. She was married.
Jalen, you must have been a bad spot, bro. You breaking up.
Ah, man, I don't know.
Y'all hear Jalen breaking up, or is that just me? Sound like you breaking up.
Can't hear me right now?
Speak again.
About to come back in.
All right. Let me let you out. Come back in. Well, yeah, I didn't even know. Yeah, he was chopping, huh, David? Yeah. I didn't even know Birdman then was motherfucking even married though, man. That just show you Tony Braxton was playing in that shit. She was like, man, I'm finna get this Negro here, man. This motherfucking gay ass nigga shit. Man, that motherfucker probably wasn't even tapping Tony, man, because that nigga too busy wanna kiss on Lil Wayne and shit and them other little boys. Knowing his motherfucking ass. Just saying. Just saying. But these niggas are out here grimy, man. Onto my grimy. Just grimy. Jalen?
Yeah, what I sound like now?
You groovy. You groovy. Hey, man, so check this out. I was looking at the T Grizzly thing, man. So
shit,
they
I
said...
been listening to that too, bro. That's crazy in the bitch.
Ain't that crazy, y'all? So let me see something, man. So he slept with his manager, which was his auntie.
And I thought it was some freaky shit, but it was his uncle wife. So it's not like she was blood related.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I thought it was super freaky at first. I was like, oh man, this nigga fucking his damn mama's sister or something, you sick bastard, bro.
But
nah,
he still
yeah,
man,
that's still bad. That's still some bad.
Hell yeah, that shit's still foul. So you think he backdoored their ass and got him up out of here?
I don't know, man. It's sad because look, when the shit happened, I remember this nigga distinctly dropping a music video in honor of her, you know what I'm saying, coming out with the whole sad waterworks tears. And, you know, he didn't cry like it on camera or nothing, but he showed some like sadness, some remorse that kind of makes you feel like, you know, there's somebody that was real special to him. But come to find out that they got all this information about the people being connected to OTF, number one, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? him being connected with OTF, you know what I'm saying, doing music with people that's associated with the killer, you know what I'm saying, associated with the people that's associated with the killer and shit like that. He gave a story like, you know what I'm saying, they came and opened this door up where he was at, and the dude came in there and you know, opened the door spraying, trying to spray for him. But what the thing is saying is like, shit, they just came up on the car and like instantly shot where exactly where the auntie at. Like they didn't shoot where he got out the car, none of that shit. Like she was supposed to be like in the back seat, I want to say. So you know what I'm saying? Like from what the evidence is showing, you know what I'm saying, they was sitting at that spot the whole time. He said that was a random spot he stopped at. That, you know what I'm saying, he was just stopping there just cause, you know what I'm saying? Like he hadn't stopped, it was another family members, you know what I'm saying, that he was supposedly had stopped at. And he was stopping there because he hadn't checked up on them in a minute, and it was like random. But the people that was supposedly sitting there, they cell phone tower was there an hour and like an hour and a half or something, an hour, a damn near 2 hours type shit, just sitting in that one spot, as if it was a setup. You know what I'm saying? And it's just wild, like, because if that's the case, they seen that nigga get out the car. Why would they wait till he got out the car to spray the car up? If they would have sat there, they would have seen the car pull up, who got out the car, you know, that type shit. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that that nigga did it, but at the same time, it ain't looking good for this nigga as far as what evidence is showing. And I ain't looked super deep into the case either. So
Right. Yeah, salute to that nigga, man, for banging the auntie, man. That nigga that wild. Hey,
nah,
dog.
we can't salute that nigga for that shit. He's that,
Man,
even though it was your blood, ain't he? You still a sick nigga.
I'm just saying, man, you know, but for whatever shit that he got himself into, man, salute to that nigga for that shit, for doing that dumb shit. Check this out, though, man. Shannon Sharp, ex chick that he was fucking with, the little young girl, man, she put up today, man, that she was retiring from OnlyFans.
What?
She say she retired. She say she ain't
nobody been buying that funky ass OnlyFans. That's probably why she retired.
She got that fucking 50 mil. Shit.
Oh, Shannon gave that money up.
Man, that nigga, man, I think that nigga sold half his podcast, bro. That's what I'm thinking. That nigga, man, that girl 23, 24, somewhere up in there. And it came up, man.
I thought she was younger than that. I thought she was like 19 or some shit.
Somewhere like that. But I'm telling you, man, she done came up and her family got generational wealth now off the backs of a nigga. Ain't that some shit? Boy, I tell you, man, these old niggas, man, they just oh man, they making us look bad, man. They making the race look bad out here, man. Selling for 50 mil, man. That shit crazy. But she say she retired, y'all. She you know, you can't blame her. You gotta blame Shannon Sharp because he knew you know, what he was getting his ass into, and she knew exactly what she was doing. Oh, they mad when she was 19 in the gym. But you can't even blame her at this point because Shannon knew who she was and went for her anyway. That's just a big ass L for Shannon Sharp. And you know, other niggas who think like him that's doing the same shit. That motherfucker say I'm retired like she been working for the post office for the last 25, 30 years. Shit. She say she retired like she been working at the post office or somewhere, man. Mm-hmm.
She been slanging that throat for so damn long. Shit. She feel like she done, you know what I'm saying, worked at a damn warehouse job and shit.
Yeah, warehouse and shit. But you know, man, I don't feel no empathy or have no compassion for Shannon Sharp, man. That nigga did that shit to himself, bro. Gorilla looking ass sitting up there trying to fuck with this old fucking pale face ass girl, man. You know, and she wasn't even no hot ass 19, 20-year-old girl. She was fucking weak.
Yeah, she was a booger wolf, man.
She was weak.
Her damn face was not. I mean, she had a little something, a little cake, but ain't even that all that, bro. And like, you know what I'm saying, you could have went find you like Instagram, that's what's so crazy, bro. You could just get on Instagram and find some of the just baddest bitches all over the fucking world, bro. And you over here stuck with this damn weird looking bitch, you know what I'm saying? You over here having to argue with her, she trying to fight you and shit, and you over here talking
Well,
about
that's because that's what that's because that's
shit.
what niggas like that be on, bro. They ain't gonna go for no sister because they feel the sister dog them out, you
But
know.
even if he didn't want to go for a sister, cause me, I'm not a nigga. I love the sisters. I'm gonna fuck with the sisters and shit. And if I did go outside the race, it's gonna be like Latino, or it might be like Afro, like a lot, like a Haitian or something like that, or African or some shit like that. You know, I ain't saying
Right.
that we ain't all the same race, but you know, some people look at this shit like we all different. So that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be something with some ethnicity to it. But if you just
Right.
gonna go with a white girl, man, there's bad white bitches out there, bro. Like
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
find you some shit that's, you know what I'm saying, real nice and shit, like, and you over here with this, like she talk like yes, like you know what I'm saying, like she one of them weird, like I don't know,
That,
Yugoslavian bitches or something.
that
I
little
don't know.
bitch look like olive oil, man. That's who she looked like, olive oil, and he looked like a black ass Popeye. For real though, it's sad out here, bro. Jayla, I don't get it, bro. It just be amazing, man. The shit, you know, that these niggas do, man. But no, I think she'd have got like maybe $15 or $20 million from that nigga though, bro. But still though,
Still
bro.
got some M's, and she really posted, she was like retired or some shit.
Yeah, she said she returned. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, she done got some M's. Then she definitely got some M's off that nigga, man.
Oh
She
yeah.
ain't finna keep. She ain't finna keep getting nutted in the face so y'all can pay $5.99 to watch them videos, man. She tired of that shit, man. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because it must be crazy that these motherfuckers OnlyFans do not be no expensive ass shit, bro. It be $5.99, $10.99 for a month. You know what I'm saying? Like what? Like you doing that for all that? Like, man, hell no.
Man, whatever he paid her, the hood could have used that money, man. While he around here giving it to this sorry ass
That nigga was
motherfucker.
never finna. What hood he was spending some money at?
Man, I don't know.
But Shay, man, wait, I don't know. I think what he from Georgia or some shit. Where he from, man? I don't know, but I know he from somewhere in the South. I want to say, and I'm gonna tell you like this, man. He probably done took care of some people in his family, this different shit like that. But man, Shay ain't doing no whole bunch for giving backs for the hood or no places like that, man. That nigga ain't doing all that shit, man. Hell
Oh
no.
yeah.
This nigga ain't doing none of that. That shit was gonna go. If we're gonna go to this white girl, gonna go to that white girl, or whoever, nigga, or this white boy. You know what I'm saying? No telling, man. You know what I'm saying? But it damn so wasn't getting to us, nigga. Not like that. Maybe if he was you know what I'm saying, dating my sister and, you know, he took care of his families and shit like that, that's probably how the best way is gonna come to some people that look like us. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't look at Shannon Sharp or most football players or famous people for that matter and think that, oh yeah, they really doing some significant work in trying to better our societies. And I ain't saying that because sometimes they do some shit behind the scenes that we don't really know about, and that could be the case. But I don't think it's
That
all about
old
money.
ass motherfucker. That old ass motherfucker got finessed by a girl that just hit puberty, man. I'm just saying.
But these niggas freaky, bro. And like, bro, when it come down to it, man, like people ain't trying to find nobody they can build companionship with, and they can grow old with, and they, you know, have a like somebody that's equal to it, equally yoked is a way I heard old school say it before. Equally yoked. You know what I'm saying? They ain't looking for that type of shit, man. They looking for something they can control, which means they gotta go find a young bitch. And when that young bitch get a little too much, you know what I'm saying, dip on the chip, we gonna get that bitch on up out of here and go find us another one, bro. This how a lot of these niggas think. And
Yeah.
women as well, bro. Like they shit. A lot of women ain't trying to get no man that's gonna stand on 10. They need a trick. They need a nigga that's gonna spend that bread. That's gonna, you know what I'm saying? All right, you know what I'm saying? These are my rules right here. She know, all right, this is how I move around him, but he ain't tripping about if I go fuck with no other nigga type shit, really. Cause all he want me to do is just be that status symbol. Like that's what a lot of these niggas want. Like, look at how Cardi B, you know what I'm saying? She left one cheating ass nigga, like they said, and they went to another nigga. She got with this nigga, supposedly he cheating too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
talking
she
about
on
the Diggs nigga.
Stephon Diggs and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She on the boat. Like this some shit. If she did that same shit with Offset, they probably have a whole different relationship. I ain't saying that like women should be putting up with that shit, but if you gonna put up with it with the next nigga you go after you done left this nigga, oh man, you it's contradicting yourself a little bit, man. Like it's
No, bro.
looking wrong. It's crazy.
I just came to the conclusion that, man, the fucking young ladies and young men that's coming up today, bro, these motherfuckers are just playing out smart, dumb. Smart, stupid, dumb. They have no common sense, Jalen. They have no common sense, man. None. That's the problem. They have no common sense.
But see, I won't put it on just young folks because like we gonna still look at Shannon Sharp, the old school. You know what I'm saying? And I say that it's a lot of this. Not people not getting guidance, bro. Like a lot of us not under the same, you know what I'm saying, lineage and people with a certain headspace, man, or people that made mistakes that decided to be man enough to be like, hey, I own up to that mistake, and I'm gonna keep the youth from trying to make that mistake, and I'm gonna reach back and try to teach these niggas. Either we got people that's not listening, or people that's not trying to teach, man. And I'm gonna say it's a
combination of both.
Evenly balance of both. You could be an evenly balance of both, really. You know what I'm saying?
I get it, man. It's fucking crazy, bro. But you know, all this shit going on, man. They might well go and free R. Kelly, man. Shit, go and free R. Kelly.
No, sir.
These
We're not gonna
motherfuckers.
free no R. Kelly. No. We need to be locking Diddy ass up.
Yeah, well, Jay-Z next. Jay-Z next.
Jay-Z got power. See, that's the difference between Diddy and Jay-Z. Jay-Z got real power. Jay-Z got people that still behind him that really want to see him do what he do. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like Diddy wanna, you know what I'm saying, be the face of some shit. All Jay-Z trying to do is be a part of owning some shit. He want to go to the board meetings. He want to have a say so in how the company move and shape and that type of shit. He trying to, you know what I'm saying, run shit in different ways. He trying to have shit to where like, you know what I'm saying, he's not only a benefactor but a person with a say so in how a company moves, and that's just a lot different from I feel like Diddy. I feel like Diddy was, you know what I'm saying, like his power was only like, oh, let me try to get these motherfuckers fucked up and in compromised positions and shit, and then I can hang that over their head and shit. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Jay-Z was like, shit, hey, let me build deals that'll get these niggas money to where they gonna keep fucking with me. And now when they think about, oh, I'm trying to get business done, they gonna think of Jay-Z. And shit, it's happening to work. Even if sometimes that business fuck over his people. At the end of the day, it's business. Business is business. And that's how I think Jay-Z gonna always end up solidified more concretely than a lot of these other business moguls, bro. Because a lot of these other business moguls, all they can rely on is the catalog, the music. Like, ain't nobody thinking about Jay-Z music. It ain't never been a time that Jay-Z just been a top dog in the music. I mean,
I was just talking about that earlier.
Yeah, I want to say he was putting music out, and he was definitely doing it at a high level, but he was never like number one, number two. He might have been in the top 3, top 4, top 5. Yeah. But you can say that, you know what I'm saying, he ain't never been the best New York rapper. So, but he's a money making nigga though.
Yeah, DMX take that all day to me.
Me too.
New York rapper.
So right. DMX, you can say the Lopes. There's a lot of different niggas. Damn near a lot of niggas from Wu-Tang, but especially Method Man. Like,
yeah, Method Man, Redman, DMX, all them niggas though, man. But yeah, check this out, man. I was also reading too. They say that I don't know if they're gonna be able to do it, but I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Prime them do it, man. They trying to sue Roger Goodell and NFL for collusion, man.
Yeah, I mean, good luck to him. I hope he can make some shape, but man, I don't see that shit really going nowhere.
That shit, man, this shit is crazy, bro. Cause you know what, bro? It's like, man, I don't know, bro. This shit just weird out here, man. Half of the shit that's going on just fucking weird, bro.
Man, the society man, it's all in a magnifying glass right now. Everything is for show and everything is to be seen. So it's got to be spent to a certain narrative. And like I say, I don't see NFL letting shit come out that they don't want to come out.
Right.
So
They'll be quiet
money will
about
get
that
dropped
shit.
off and they'll blackball niggas before all that shit happens.
Yeah, I think, but yeah. They're like they did old Colin and all them boys, man. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. Jalen, bro, I just came to the conclusion, man. These motherfuckers, bro, they are just they just weird out here, man. They just weird. These motherfuckers don't care. You got these people showing Trump on all these old videos, man, of him fucking with little girls and
Yeah,
this
but
and
what you
that.
think about this whole Epstein shit, man? These people out here, you know what I'm saying, like they really surprised, like they didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I don't
Like
know how
Trump,
they didn't know,
like
man.
Trump, man. This nigga Epstein said that was his best friend, my nigga. This
Oh
nigga
yeah, that
got
was his
multiple
road dog.
Mar-a-Lago bitches from Trump, you know what I'm saying? Mar-a-Lago shit, you know what I'm saying? He got multiple girls that was working there. He ended up bringing them in. One of them was fucking with the prince. This is all shit that came out before, you know what I'm saying, right after the man died and shit. And we still acting like we don't know. That's what's so
Right.
wild about this shit, man. People be acting like they don't know shit, man. Meanwhile, all this information was out there before this nigga got reelected. The man died in Trump custody. How we know the nigga that Trump didn't order the hit?
Man, I don't even believe that nigga dead, bro. I think that motherfucker alive somewhere, honestly.
You think so, man?
Man, he was in the same holding cell as Diddy, and like I say, they talking about he hung himself, some shit like that. Man, I ain't buying that shit.
Man, I think they killed his ass. At the end of the day, he a liability. Man, you think Epstein was gonna sit there and not tell it on everybody? Man, he wasn't the most powerful motherfucker. He was running the island and shit. But what people cared about more than Epstein was who all he was supplying the girls to. And that's the whole thing that they hiding right now. This shit is supposed to have came out so many times. You had Attorney General Pam Bondi. Oh, I got the shit on my desk. We gonna put it out there to the people. Woo, 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 woo. All of a sudden, oh man, it ain't no tapes. Oh man, that nigga killed himself. All this shit. The Republicans for the longest was saying these Democrats is covering up shit. They all on that flight list. All that shit. And then as soon as they get in power, it's oh no, man, shit, that nigga killed himself, bro. Like all that shit y'all thought was going on, man, that shit not real. Now is it real that the Democrats are telling the truth? The nigga killed himself. All that shit that they were saying that they said was straight false and lies and hoaxes and cover ups, or is it now that you know what I'm saying these niggas lying? And that the they doing the same thing the Democrats are doing. Now they lying and shit with the Democrats. What is it? Is they telling the truth the whole time and now y'all telling the truth? Or is they lying and y'all lying? And like it
I
just don't make sense
know.
to me.
I think all the motherfuckers lying because I know.
Me too.
They were saying Bill Clinton was on that motherfucker. Chris Tucker. Michael went out there a couple times. Michael Jackson. I mean, bro, it's all bad. Man.
I think because everybody want to put out the celebrities and shit, and that's cool. I say, hey, yeah, it's probably all type of celebrities going out there and shit for sure. But it's the government officials, nigga, and they want to put out the Democrats and shit. Say Obama, Bill, Hillary, whoever. They was putting all the Nancy Pelosi at the time, all that. They were putting all them niggas' names in there.
Yeah.
Why they ain't gonna put? You telling me that Donald Trump ain't went to that island at all, nigga? You tell him Donald Trump talk about it was in one of his interviews, man. He was talking about yeah, man, Epstein, this is way before Epstein shit ever hit the fan. Like, yeah, Epstein got a lot of young girls, man. He's a real good man. Why him having a lot of young girls make him a good man? I mean, it's the logic that these people put out there in public, and then people sit here and act like, oh no, man. See, Trump, he banned him from Mar-a-Lago. What you go? Yeah, you can ban him from Mar-a-Lago. Now he got locked up, and you the president. Of course, ban him from Mar-a-Lago to try to separate yourself. But why this list ain't came out? You telling me there ain't no list no more? Y'all telling me I had all this information in your first presidency, but now in your second presidency, all that shit was false.
Right.
That's bullshit, man.
Man, they ain't listen, Jalen. They ain't gonna never ever put that shit out here to the public, bro. That should have never see daylight out here. Cause it's too many powerful people, too many people in powerful positions that they don't want that shit to get no exposure to get out to it. That should have never come out.
Then I think wasn't it the one girl that was fucking with the Prince? She ended up like dead or something happening to her, like she got attacked or some
Oh
shit like that.
yeah. I forgot her name. Hey, what's up, baby? Yeah, I forgot her name. Like all the motherfuckers end up dropping off dead in a motherfucker. Say, you say Mary Jackson got blackballed NBA. He never got to get a coach. You meant Mark Jackson. And Don put Mary Jackson. No, you meant Mark Jackson. Hey man, I see Dallas Crump down there too now, Jalen. They know that trial have to come up now.
Man, all that shit is just what it is until I see some shit, man. I don't know what's going on.
Exactly. They know that trial coming up, man. Motherfuckers running they lip and shit, man. So I'm just sitting back for the ride, man. But anyway, man, I don't know, bro. I like I say, man, they ain't gonna never release that shit. I don't think it'll ever come out. But like I say, these motherfuckers Shannon Sharp, the Diddy's, the R. Kelly's, Jay-Z's, who else they got caught up in that shit? Well, they tried to get Michael for years. They ain't never get him. Bill Cosby. I wouldn't be surprised if Kanye West name come on, because that nigga showed up to that trial, but he left up out of there.
I mean, shit, all of them had their name implicated, which is just as bad. Like the court do make it a little bit worse, but shit, just being implicated in certain shit, man, gonna kind of tarnish a nigga name. Like you said, Michael, they tried to get him. I can say they got him. Yeah, they didn't convict him or anything, but shit, bro, you got people out here that's gonna look at Michael Jackson and think pedophile. Like,
No,
especially like think about how
Conrad Murphy got his motherfucking ass. That's who got him.
I don't even know that.
That's the doctor. That's the doctor that
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Conrad Murphy.
But
shit.
I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga, like these niggas be one these drugs, bro. Like these niggas be wanting to feel numb, man. They man, like you gotta think about it. Michael Jackson probably was abused in many ways, shapes and forms and shit as a child. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. Joe Jackson beating the shit out of his ass. Diana Ross probably making him eat that old ass coochie, man, back in the day. Like for real, dog. Like there's all
They
that
tried. They tried that shit, man. They tried that shit with Prince too, though, man. I don't think Prince. If Prince was popping pills, man, Prince been doing that shit for so long. I think Prince had that shit down to a science. But man, I'm gonna tell you something. I do know though, bro. Like they say, man, like you pop them pills for so long, the motherfucking cause blockage in your arteries, like your heart and shit like that.
Yeah. Either that, sometimes can thin your shit out. You end up getting a minor cut and bleeding out. All type of shit, depending on what kind of pills you're taking. Yeah.
But I still say they took my boy out though, man. They took him out, man. Prince was letting the world know, man, about all the shit that these motherfuckers around here doing, chemtrails and the music industry and all that shit, man.
I don't know. I feel like, man, all these motherfuckers that's been telling us shit, and niggas at this point they ain't gotta kill nobody because nigga, what the fuck? Ain't nobody doing shit with none of the information, nigga. Like, man, like let's be real, man. Every generation we got motherfuckers. Oh man, like they said, Nipsey Hussle was taken out, or Tupac was taken out, or any of these other people that they say, they get talking some certain shit, and then next thing you know they get taken out. If they taking them out, man, like it just feel like to me, man, it's a waste of time, man. Cause like, How many people come out and say information and we recognize they saying some real shit and that they got taken out and we ain't did shit about it. We ain't changed no ways of life or none of that shit. But then we keep talking about how they taking out more motherfuckers, bro. Just don't know. It seems like, bro, it's just some conspiracy
It's the same narrative being pushed.
Yeah, like to me, it seems like, you know what I'm saying, ain't nobody picking up on the fucking message. You know what I'm saying? We still just allowing them to just take out more black folks that's trying to give out a message and shit. You know what I'm saying? All this shit like that, bro. And we ain't picking up on it. We ain't no like shifting the culture in any way, shape, or form. We just okay with, you know what I'm saying, people putting out a message getting killed. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, all these niggas out here giving us the wrong messages. They seem to thrive long ass times, man. Diddy here still, nigga. Biggie gone though. Come on, man. Like Suge here, Pop gone, shit. I mean, all that shit. And I ain't even saying Suge really a bad guy, but I'm just saying like all the worst of the worst. Dre whooping ass all his life, nigga whooping bitches ass and shit. But he a local hero. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not even a local hero, a hip hop hero, a legend in the game. Let's be real, he a legend. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, all them bad business deals, he done fucked over so many niggas. At that same time, he done made niggas millionaires too. But he done fucked over a lot of niggas though. At least that's our consistency in a lot of the community, right? We say, oh man, Jay-Z did a lot of niggas dirty in the game, especially niggas like, you know what I'm saying, you say DMX, but he was the president of Def Jam. Supposedly him and DMX had a lot of back and forth when they used to be cool, you know what I'm saying? Like different shit like that. With Beans and all them niggas that feel like, you know what I'm saying, it was a little Jay-Z was, you know what I'm saying, a little shady with they album releases and shit like that. I'm just saying, like, he got niggas that still will look at like Jay-Z and be like, hey man, that nigga did bless me though. So he might be a little bit of an exception, but for the most part, most of the people that we have in our forefathers, you can say other than like a Master P, and even some people might say Master P in some ways. Maybe not Silk, but C Murder might feel like, you know what I'm saying, Master P left me in here to rot though.
Yeah, I know Miller X was talking that shit about him.
Yeah, so you got some people that will still say it, even though, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people look at Master P as a nigga that's a legend, that done did a lot of shit. Like, it seems like you can't get to that legendary status without somebody feeling like they got left out, fucked over, forgotten about, used.
I tell you like this, anybody black in the industry, man, they don't get out clean, bro. That's been a proven fact.
I just say we don't talk about the white people enough, because the white people been doing this shit to these people, bro. Have you not, like, from the Dixie Chicks, bro, to all the plenty of rock bands that end up going broke, motherfuckers strung out on the streets and shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, even they more famous people, you know what I'm saying? They might doing tours and shit like that, but they ain't just put in front of TV and giving all these different deals and brands and shit all the time, bro. It's a lot of people in these rock bands that we ain't gonna know because we're not in that culture all the way like that. But they probably been fucked over, left to die in a hotel somewhere, and all their money took, bro. Like, so it's just that we don't recognize and talk about these stories, because I mean that's not a part of what we know about. We know about the hip hop side and the R&B side of it and shit. But I don't think it's just no thing that's just black people, like, or niggas or hip hop and shit. I think that this is a music industry thing, or an entertainment industry thing. Because think about it, even like, I'm finna say, think about like the old actresses that end up getting murdered or slain or this, that, and the third back in the day. Like, what's the girl that was Dorothy or something? That bitch that played Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz got her ass murdered. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I think it's like Judith Garland or something like that. You know what I'm saying? There's another one that got killed by Charles Manson when he was trying to start the race war. You know what I'm saying? So like it's been a thing. Sometimes you end up on the bad side of fake, man. Fake, really. Sometimes it should be fake, man. And I think that the industry, as far as the entertainment industry, is always look for exploitable talent, bro. Something that they can use, but they don't have to really pay they full worth to. That's why if you get to make it in the industry a long time, most times you either done fucked over some shit or you endured, but you might not necessarily be the biggest name. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like the big names, they got some smut on their name a lot of times.
No doubt. And speaking of smut, man, I don't know if you kept up with it, man, or looked into it, man. But man, 50 Cent been coming out lately, bro, and he been on Boosie's neck about this Duke the Jeweler shit, man.
50 Cent going after Boosie? What the fuck 50 Cent got going on?
About Duke the Jeweler, man. 50 saying, man, them niggas set him up, bro.
I don't know, man. Shit, I ain't seen nothing into that. But, 50 Cent a messy ass nigga, man. At the end of the day, bro. Like, 50 Cent one of them niggas, man. He like the nigga that like to get shit started, bro, and then just hide his hand, act like he ain't had nothing to do with that shit, man. Like, cause we could say a lot of it has to do with what's going on with Diddy and the shaming of Diddy, bro. He been calling for Diddy to get shamed. He always, you know what I'm saying, like his cold come up was shaming a nigga, shaming with Ja Rule, bro. Like, so this kind of just his go-to thing. I think when 50 Cent ain't got anything creative to do, like maybe create these shows and shit like that.
Say, since you brought that part of the game up, man. Hey, I was listening to just some 50 and some old Ja Rule music back. This is probably about a couple of days ago, man. And I ain't gonna lie, man. Back in 2000, early 2000, Ja Rule had the motherfucking airways on lock. Ja Rule had some hits, man. They was women. They was for the women, but he still had hits. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah. Ja Rule Murder Inc. was putting down some hits. I don't know why 50 was fucking with Ja Rule like that though.
Yeah, I mean, Ja Rule definitely had some hits, bro. I think 50 Cent, man, didn't like the fact that the hood niggas was behind Ja Rule at the time because he was already in the industry. He was already doing his thing, and he wanted to take back that shit. Like, hey, man, this lame ass nigga ain't really like that, bro. I'm a nigga that's like that. But you see what happened, bro? As soon as he got in the industry, he got more like Ja Rule.
No doubt.
What's that shit? 21 questions. And they
Yeah.
all about us. Yeah, he in there
The magic stick, huh? All that bullshit. Yeah, it's a trip, man. It's a trip. What man, how's it going with you, man? With your classes and stuff, man? Everything groovy?
Oh yeah, man, everything good. Man. Yeah, that's really why I ain't been content creating, man. Like I'm taking these courses, man. It's really like a 16-week course, into a 5-week course. So I
Yeah.
gotta, you know what I'm saying, do all that shit in 5 weeks. So, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of work I gotta put into it, and then I'm working overnights right now. So
You sound
that's
like
out of
Baby,
my
man.
son.
That's what Baby was doing. Baby was going to work, going to school, finishing her doctorate up and shit, man, and trying to stay on this motherfucker, you
But
know.
yeah, I'm going for the bachelor's at the moment, but I'm also going for a certificate in electrical technology. So
Yeah,
I'm
gotta
doing
have
two
that
things
trade, man.
right now. Yeah, so I'm doing two. I'm doing these two things right now, just trying to, put myself in a better position, man. And then,
Ain't nothing
maybe
wrong
I
with
can
you.
afford to, you know what I'm saying, on my spare time, bring some more fire ass content. But for right now, man, there's just so much shit going on. I feel like it would only distract me from what I really need to be taking care of. So I just like fuck it.
Oh yeah.
I ain't got time to be covering shit, man, because there's so much shit to cover, bro, right now. It's so much shit to talk about, man. And it's almost exhausting at this point, man. It's like, if you is a content creator, man, I'm sure it's a field day because there's always something new happening these days, man. But at the same time, nigga, like, that shit exhausting to a nigga like me, man. It's like, damn,
Bro,
bro.
who you telling? Who you telling? I already know, bro. That's why when I pop on, I've been popping on here like last 2 days or whatever, man. But like shit. Before then, man, I get home, bro, after work. I don't even feel like doing shit. You know, I don't want to look up nothing. I don't want to read about nothing. I just be want to bring my ass on and go lay the fuck down. Real talk. For
Yeah, I
real.
can't help but see certain shit, but at the same time, it just be like, man, it's a lot of this shit just too dumb. It's goofy, bro. It's just like, and I just be hating it, man. The fact that, like, shit, it's so much like our country is being shaped in a way that shit, man, niggas need to be paying attention to, man. And then the world in general, bro. Like, let's just not even talk about all the people, but nature it's just changing in a way that like I don't think people is ready for grasping, man. Like the floods has been happening around the nation. I know we talk about a lot what's going on in Texas, but you know what I'm saying? That's one area when we talk about multiple areas where all these floods just been happening like crazy, bro. Like it didn't used to flood like this all the time, bro. I mean I know this for a fact. It was never this much flooding all across the nation all the time. I mean, we had our flood areas, of course, but like man, it was not like that. That's a sign of infrastructure failing, bro. That's a sign of like our certain alert systems not getting us alerts on time and shit like that. Cause ain't no way little kids should be sleeping by a riverbank and it's pouring down raining, my nigga. Like, you know, shit like that, bro. Like we
Man,
just
they got that same problem here in a certain area here in Omaha where the fucking street be like a down river. I'm talking about that water be down there, you know what I'm saying, 5 to 6 feet high. And yeah, it man, yeah, like you say, just Texas ain't the only place that's getting them floods like that. We get them here.
and all this shit is happening.
Crazy.
All this shit was happening in like within a 4 or 5 day radius, man. That's what's so crazy about it. Like
I think they controlling the weather, bro.
that could be possible. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some people gonna chuck that up conspiracy theories. I look at it like it could be that, or it could be that climate change is fucking real, and all this shit that we putting out in the air because we want to burn fossil fuels and shit like that. It does have effects on the world, bro. Like you gotta treat the world just like you treat yourself. It's a living organism. That shit can die, nigga. The
Right.
natural resources can deplenish. And when that shit deplenish, we deplenish because we need certain shit in order to live. And that's
Well,
what I
Trump said climate change ain't real though.
and that's a part of the problem with all this shit with politics, man. It got to the point where like you have to you can't there's no shit that we can agree on. Like it was a point where people used to agree on shit like that, bro. Like, okay, climate change is it was Republicans that created the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency. You know what I'm saying? So this shit, you know what I'm saying? It's always been a bipartisan thing, especially when like they were saying how bad the rivers used to look, bro, how bad the lakes used to look. It was a point in time where, you know what I'm saying, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, lakes and rivers in America were just public waste facilities, bro. They was
Yeah.
just there was nothing but trash in them. It was nothing but dirt and mud all over the streets. LA used to have a yellow fall. They still get it really, but it was more present back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Fog and shit in these cities because of all this damn toxins. We done kind of killed a lot of that shit to where people don't even notice that shit as much. You know what I'm saying? Or it's not even or it's not as bad, it's not as prevalent. The air quality is better. And when they seen the qualities of that shit, they seen, oh, that's costing us a lot of money, man. Fuck that. Let's, you know what I'm saying, stop spending money on these what they call externalities, you know what I'm saying? Which is, you know what I'm saying, costs that you can't see. That businesses sometimes have to pay when they business ended up fucking up the environment, fucking up natural resources to a detrimental point. They cutting that shit out because Democrats are the people that don't want those externalities. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably saying the word completely wrong, but trust me, what I'm saying is real. You know what I'm saying? And these businesses don't want to pay that shit. Republicans usually are the ones that want to cut costs. They want efficiency. So paying into extra costs that don't necessarily align with their books and what they keeping up in their records, they not trying to pay for that shit. Cause now that's an added cost that they got to worry about. And all this shit is when it comes down to is big business versus government reform because people don't want the government reform and shit. They want to leave it up to the businesses. Businesses have never, you know what I'm saying, completely reformed themselves when left up to their own fruition or their own will. So it's just what it is, man.
So so this dude say as a black man with a black wife and 2 grown black sons, I'll say this plainly: if you're black, you need to introduce your children to the stock and market, the stock market, and Bitcoin. Period. You believe that?
I mean, they should teach that. Yeah, we should teach our kids about it, but that's not our only way of, you know what I'm saying, like finding wealth, man. Like, I feel like the stock market definitely is a beneficial scenario, but the market is it's manipulated too much these days, man. Like, and in the era we in right now, Trump, the stock market really not safe at all. It's really volatile. Let's just be honest, bro. You got tariffs going up and down every fucking day. You got Trump, you know what I'm saying, probably giving business insider information and shit. He's pushing heavy into crypto and other shit like that, which means our dollar is getting weaker about a day. I'm not saying that stocks, you know what I'm saying, like if you find the right stock and you know the stock market like that, bro, like a lot of people just talk stock market, but you got to know the stock market. I'm not an expert on that shit, so I can't tell you what stocks to go into. All I can say is that you need to look at businesses, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, over a 20-year basis. You need to be looking at how they grow and how they deal with, you know what I'm saying, like periods of stagnation and even decline and how far they decline and all that shit. You need to check those patterns and take your best guess because you never really know truly what a stock is going to do. You can pretty much get the best guesstimate that you can based on, other factors, what's going on. Of course, government manipulation and their interference, whether it's deregulation or regulation. Then there's other forms of it, like the tariffs and shit now that's, you know what I'm saying, wasn't as heavily implemented before, but it's definitely been a thing since Trump's first presidency. So tariffs have become a new added factor that a lot of people before 2016 didn't really have to deal with as much because it was always free trade. But
Right.
also, like, shit, don't just look at our stock market though. You know what I'm saying? Or our trades. Like, look at in the international shit, which I think this what's that? The Nasdaq or one of them hoes is international. Maybe both of them international. See, that's why I say I don't know. I'm not no expert in all that shit, but whichever one is, you know what I'm saying, got all the businesses worldwide and all. Man, look into some of them foreign companies. Don't just look into American companies, because you know what I'm saying, like, America might not be, you know what I'm saying, top power, top dog much longer, man. I ain't saying that that's necessarily going to be the case, but you got to look at that shit like that, man. Because a lot of businesses are only being held up by corporate welfare, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? How much we willing to keep spending it to them because we feel like they're a vital part of our economy and shit like that. Most of these businesses are propped up by federal contracts. If we don't have those federal contracts, that shit ceases to exist. We talking about Mr. Efficiency, man, and say he's trying to cut all this wasteful spending. Some of those businesses are going to get cut. Most of them businesses probably going to deal with some social welfare entitlements, shit like that. But it can go into other programs as well, environmental protection, all that shit like that. So, hell, in this Trump agency, those stocks, anything, businesses that deal with that shit are probably not good. Agriculture right now, probably not also a strong one to get into. Now, the auto industry has some kind of some leaks so far, despite all the tariffs and shit. I don't know if that's going to continue because of the tariffs, but if, you know what I'm saying, you're a nigga that was already investing in the auto industry, maybe you might want to keep your money in it right now. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, you looking at these tariffs, you decide you want to pull out. I don't know. It just all depends on the scenarios. And I just feel like, yeah, as a black man, you should teach your kids the world, period. From stocks to everything. You can teach them as much as possible. But you should also tell them, hey, go out there and seek that knowledge, man, because everything you're not going to be able to get from me. But go at that shit with a righteous intent. Don't learn some shit as a way to manipulate others. I got information. Let me hoard the information and keep other people from having it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's what I think a lot of people do with information these days. They go get information and they get on here and talk a big game and try to get you to buy a wolf ticket, man. And that shit ain't. Hey, man, we ain't having that shit, bro. Over here this way, man. Like, that's why I say at least teach your kids enough to not to buy wolf tickets, bro. Cause there's a
But
lot of niggas selling them hoes.
David said you have to stay in the long term, man. That's yeah, I agree. That's with everything, man. And man, just
But the crazy thing about it is the people that make a lot of money, yeah, they might have some shit in long term shit, but it's because they traded at this point, or they did some move in the market at that point. Like, it's a certain point where, you know what I'm saying, all right, like the short shit that was happening during the housing crisis, where they was betting against the housing market and shit like that. You gotta know, all right, by seeing these trends, and some of that it takes maybe having the right accountants and niggas that's good with their mouth and numbers and stats and shit. You know what I'm saying? Having them on your team, but you gotta be aware of those certain things because those moves can mean everything. If you got your, what if you was a nigga that had your money in housing before 2008, and before 2008, all you watch Fox Business, all they saying, oh man, the housing market is pretty much a win-win. Nobody will never short out. They'll never stop. They'll never default on their mortgages. They were saying that shit for the longest. A whole bunch of people will never default on their mortgages at one time, and that shit happened, and it caused the stock market to crash, and all these other after effects happen after that. So the long term game is a good game. You supposed to be in it for the long haul, but you got to know what you in for the long haul and when to pull. Like they say, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run. Yeah, you better know. That's all I can say.
No doubt, man. But yeah, man, shit, man. Other than that, man, like I said, I just popped on for a minute, man, just to, talk a little smack. Malcolm pops in, man, with that bullshit, man. But yeah, man, salute to Shannon Sharp for retiring old girl from OnlyFans, man. Salute to that dumbass nigga there. Man, we taking some L's, man. Taking these L's out here. And I don't feel sorry for that Negro. It is what it is. That's what he get, man. But trying to mess with a motherfucker that just reached puberty and shit. So I don't know, bro. It just seems like this story here goes on and on. Nobody seems to learn. Nobody seems to take that shit seriously. But man, I'm gonna keep on waiting to see if Trump released the Epstein files, man. All that good shit. I doubt it though. But other than that, man, you got anything you want to say before you get up out of here?
Nah, man. My son trying to show me a new toy he want to buy. So shit, it's time for me to tap out, man, and see what he talking about. But yeah, man, y'all be cool out there, man. Be blessed, man. That's really all we can be out here in this world, man. There's a lot of preparation into this shit, but then some of this shit just luck, bro. We just got to be the lucky ones or the blessed ones for those who believe in the higher power. But y'all be cool, man.
Already. Salute the man. Hey, y'all have a blessed night tonight. Man, Monday seemed to come quick than a motherfucker, boy. I tell you. Don't even seem like you have a weekend, bro. Just be all bad. motherfucker get off, go to sleep, wake up, time to go back to work. That's how it be, man. But anyway, man, just want to say happy birthday to the wife again, man. Everything was cool today. We don't do much for birthdays, man. It just is what it is nowadays, I guess. Especially, until we get to the 50 and good old 70 mark, I guess. Hope I get to live that long. Hope she gets to live that long. Salute to everybody, man, that always come through and support the channel. Appreciate you guys. Love y'all. And man, I'm up out of here. Please. Oh yeah. And don't wait for no one, bro. Time be getting up out of here. Like me. Peace.